The Lion King explores how a man grapples with mortality through nearly every single one of Mufasa's scenes. Now, even if we're uncomfortable with the idea of death, most of us can still gesture vaguely to a time when we may no longer be around.
One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here, and will rise with you as the new king.
But in the very next scene, Mufasa shares explicitly that not only is he mortal, but Simba is too.
When we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass. And so, we are all connected in the great circle of life.
It's a pretty significant message for a children's movie, that life actually goes on without us in all its beauty, and that death should cause us to more deeply honor and connect with others. Yet, this understanding of death is not a simple inner peace. Because Mufasa has accepted the mortality of all beings, he's also more sensitive to the fragility of life. When Simba and Nala sneak off to the elephant graveyard, they're attacked by hyenas and Mufasa must rescue them. At first, we see only his anger at Simba's disobedience.
Dad,
You deliberately disobeyed me.
Dad, I'm sorry.
Let's go home.
But we soon realize that controlled, angry tone is covering something deeper.
Simba, I'm very disappointed in you.
I know.
You could have been killed. You deliberately disobeyed me. And what's worse, you put Nala in danger.
In his voice, we suddenly hear the pain that Mufasa was put through.
But you're not scared of anything.
I was today.
You were?
Yes. I thought I might lose you.
Oh. I guess even kings get scared, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mufasa is under no illusions about just how fragile life is. And now we get to the scene that shows us something we really almost never see in a children's movie. A man facing his death. Up until now, we'd really only seen Mufasa through Simba's perspective, as a gigantic, invincible guardian. I mean, he's conveyed to us as almost an omnipotent god. But suddenly here, he looks tiny. Dwarfed by the stampeding wildebeests, we feel our first sense of real unease. And then he's hit by the wildebeest. And everything changes here. Both the audience and Mufasa realize that even getting Simba out alive is not guaranteed, let alone making it out himself. I've rewatched this scene about 100 times making this video, and it hasn't lost any of its effect on me. In fact, I still feel pretty strongly that these 30 seconds are one of the most beautiful depictions of masculinity, fatherhood, and human love ever animated. Because we see absolutely no concern in Mufasa for anything but his son. There's just nothing left of self-preservation in him, so long as Simba is in danger. This is really what humans have honored throughout all of our history as a man's greatest act, mortal sacrifice for those he loves. And what makes this all the more noble, all the more beautiful, and all the more tragic is that Mufasa doesn't want to die. He desperately does not want to die. The movie could have shown him getting swept away by the wildebeest, never to reappear, his last moment being the grand rescue of Simba. Or we could have even seen him calmly tell Simba he loves him, before collapsing. But instead, we see something that breaks our hearts.
Brother, help me!
He looks at Scar without rage or contempt, but instead with raw anguish. Because having accepted mortality does not mean you desire death. In fact, it often means the opposite, appreciating just how precious life really is. Knowing that this is what Mufasa risked willingly for Simba, life, a precious life that he loved, that he desperately wanted to live, we can understand why he remains such an immortal ideal for men.